Hello again, my friends. Same day, same shirt. I've got a little break here because I talked to one of our great subscribers here, Babe and Earl. Great lady here. She has been to other practitioners. She can't take supplements. She hasn't been able to do anything. She's been staying away from the fruit. She has some issues here, and she started on the fruit. She's on her 35th day of a fruit juice fast. 5 gold stars. This is how you move lymph. Finally, she's moving her lymph. She's seeing nasty stuff coming out of her, and now she's taking the herbs, and that's between the herbs and fasting on the fruit juices. She's now seeing tremendous benefits. And so she's kicking butt. Hats off to you, babe. She's a little skinny. She's not digesting her food. Her food's come out of her undigested. So that's serious. That's the pancreas. You can't eat vegetables when you're not digesting them. So she does better on juices, of course, because of that. And she's doing real well, though. And that's what it needs. And that's when you see the difference between vegetables and fruits. And she's had 20 years of studying ginseng and all these people. And until she kicked it up another notch, until she picked up on the fruits and added those herbs in there, now she's starting to tolerate. She's starting to really get results where before she was allergic and having problems with everything. So good work, Babe and Earl. Her husband, I think that she's doing real well. Still a little bit of a carnivore there, but what a good loving woman. She makes sure he has organic meats and buffaloes and stuff like that. So I love you guys out there. You're just doing so well. Now, the reason I put, and I was talking to Babe about this, about the educational part of the videos up front, but this is all educational. We have to work with these question and answers, and the reason is that you're going to learn, and I'm going to keep tying in the body's symptoms to what you know about the body's nothing but cells, 2 major fluids that take care of the health of the cells, and the 2 sides of chemistry. And once you do that, you guys will be nailing it on the head, and that's what I'm seeing already. You guys are nailing it on the head. You're getting results. I love it. I couldn't be more pleased in the progress that I'm seeing. Some of you are having a little rough way. I apologize, but that's your body. Hang in there, work with that, work with us, and you'll make it through those rough times there, and you'll be okay. This person was saying each time that they've gotten sick, they ended up in the hospital. They always could smell it first. Absolutely. I mean, I spent years in hospitals, and you do smell toxicity and the decay in the human body. Sometimes people come in here and I smell their GI tract through their breath, the decay. And this is important that you fix that up. Very important. This is when I have done colon hydrotherapy. I got chicken skin. The bumps on your arms when you get a sort of a rash, like the chills kind of. What is this? What does that mean? Am I detoxifying? Also, I seem to be allergic to being cold or cold water, etc., etc. Cold, damp, windy conditions. I literally break out in hives. Okay, thank you, Mohana. Cold is alkaline, and alkalinity starts detoxification. Now, this colonic thing, though, that's more neurological. You're seeing a neurological response tripping your immune system here, and you're seeing that. I probably would lay off the colonics for a while and do the stomach and bowel formulas. Definitely want to move your lymph system, because you can tell your lymph system here is backed up here. So you want to really get those kidneys and adrenals up, get those kidneys filtering. Like Babe here, she saw a lot of sediment in her urine. That's exactly what you want to see here. strengthen those adrenals, because you're going to strengthen that neural response here. But yeah, cleaning the bowels, that could trip your nervous system and trip you into a lymphatic response. These are more lymphatic responses, neurological. It's kind of like in kinesiology, you notice we use the terminology neurolymphatic points. And that's the way it is. Your body's nervous system's tied to these lymphatic points and can stimulate the lymph system. I sometimes want to go over some emergency things that you can do. I'm going to show you how to pulse to increase your adrenal glands, and how to work with cardiac arrest. I know I've talked about it before, but I'll spend some more educational videos on you. Right now I want to get through the questions and help you guys that are suffering, and then we'll get a little more educational. I'll get into the iris. I'll show you how to do kinesiology, muscle testing to test what you're on, and then also I want to show you some first aid stuff that you can use when you're or somebody's in detoxing and in trouble or something. We'll talk about that. Here's another one. This is my friend here. I just don't know how to pronounce your name. K-A-L-K-E-I-K-U-U. I'm just going to call you Cal. Hazel eyes, chronic. So what you said here is, I have a blood deficiency, low blood volume. Now, this is causing hypertension, slow hydrochloric acid production. I don't know, leaky gut, slow liver. I think we discussed this earlier, sweetheart. I do believe this. The Chinese medicine doctors tell me to eat warm foods like meat, soup bone broth. Sometimes I don't always like those Chinese guys. I mean, I love Chinese Oriental medicine, of course, but this is a case where no. A bit confused because I do want to get raw. You gotta go raw, sweetheart. I guess you're female. Digested, low blood circulation, leaky gut. I think, again, I addressed that this morning. I think more leaky gut is lymphatic problems than true leaky gut. This concept of dumping stool matter into the bloodstream is a lot more serious than a lot of naturopaths. They throw that word out there, but in reality, that's a very serious problem needing surgery. So I look at this as a lymphatic problem, no question. Clean out the liver, clean out the spleen. You want to clean your spleen up here. I don't have a blood work to look at for you. Hydrochloric acid production. Why would you eat meat if you have low hydrochloric acid? You won't want to take hydrochloric acid. So don't eat meat because you have low hydrochloric acid production. You wouldn't eat protein at all, and yet these Chinese doctors told you to eat protein. Oxymoron. You can't do that. You want to heal up your stomach wall so your body can start producing more hydrochloric acid. Then you want to be on raw fruits and vegetables. And the same thing if you have low pancreatic enzymes or low pancreatic bicarbonate, whatever, you're going to want to heal the pancreas. Well, you can only heal in an alkaline environment because the acid environment's what's decaying you, on top of maybe some genetics here. But genetics, we can rebuild those cells, can't we? Absolutely. So you'll do well here. Just to keep working on yourself. Definitely go into the kidneys, the adrenals, the lymph system, work on the stomach and bowel. Take some pancreatic capsules. You could save money. You could alternate between a bottle of pancreatic capsules, a bottle of liver, and a gallbladder. A bottle of pancreas, bottle of liver, and gallbladder, and alternate between those two. Save you money. You're going to grab both of these tissues, always knowing that it's the lymph system you're after, so then the body can repair itself. These guys, you would never want to do meat or soup bone broth. No way. Not with what you've got here. And to strengthen, if you have a very weak connective tissue, you have a prolapsing of the bowel, then you want to strengthen that up. Make sure your parathyroid is working here. I know you've asked me a lot of things, and I can't remember all of them right now to correlate this for you. But hang in there, sweetie. You'll get yourself well here. But raw, always. no animal, whether it's in China, Russia, it's in Costa Rica, or it's in Alaska. Of course, Alaska is another story, but there's no place on earth that animals don't eat their food raw. No animal eats their food cooked. So you want to always do raw, and particularly with the human, low protein or none is very advisable. If you notice through the years, protein consumption has done nothing but be lowered, not increased. So now it's 20 grams. That's nothing. I would have none. And you've got the hazel eye. So you know you have chronic bowels. If that is brown around your pupil, if that's orange around your pupil, then that's sulfur, as in babe's eye. But we want, if it's brown, that's chronic. Yeah, it's going to take you a little while to back that down, and but it's okay, because you're going to feel better and better and better as you move through this. Good to use the stomach and bowel formulas, lymphatic 1 capsules. When you can tolerate the GI broom, probably wouldn't hurt, that sort of thing. You might want to get some more consult here. It's up to you, but blood volume, low digestion, low blood circulation. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Most of these problems are lymphatic problems as opposed to that. And you wouldn't go cooked to get better so you could do raw. That whoever says that just doesn't have enough going on up here. You don't eat unhealthy so you can get healthy to eat raw, which makes you healthy. that doesn't fit. You always want to eat healthy to get healthy. Always. If you can't tolerate some of these things, go to the fruit, because very few people cannot tolerate fruit. If you can't, then step back and do vegetable juices. Some people are so bad, actually, we do have to give them some steamed vegetables. They're so bad at the irritation and inflammation in the gut, but those are far and few between, thank God. I've answered this question about herniated discs and stuff like that in the back there, so I hope you get that. That was a couple of videos ago there. Now, here's one, Marjorie. I love your, thank you for your comments. I mess around, infection too long so we can see. Yeah. This is about the root canal. You know, if you can move lymph fast enough, if you're in pain and suffering and all that, I don't know, you know. But always have a root canal packed with calcium. But if you move your lymph more aggressively and use the Heal All T and help to draw this toxicity out, you might be okay in time. Yeah, thanks. A couple of you ladies are really sweet. Again, I don't know what your names are, but AVRIL. Thanks for that. It's nice to be in dark tunnels, yeah, because the light is always at the end. And Rosalind, sweet both of you guys. Good. Thank you so much for your comments. It really helps me a lot too. You know, life is stressful sometimes when you're fighting the governments and stuff for the corruption that they're in. These guys can throw you in jail and not charge you with anything. I've got a friend they threw in jail. He created some far-out supplements. They threw him in jail, and he's got a constitutional attorney, but now they can't find him.